project. Today we're at the Humane Society for Tacoma and Pierce County with Julie Busick, who is the Adoption Services Lead.
Yes, correct.
And who do we have for adoption today?
We have a fan favorite here. This is Mr. Howdy. He is a 7-year-old neutered male pit bull mix. He's very dapper. He gets to wear his sweet little outfit under here today. He's just a little on the thin side, so it helps him stay cozy when it's nice and cool out here.
Yeah, it helps him so that he doesn't have to worry about staying warm when he probably still needs to gain a little bit of weight.
Absolutely. He's a little bit bony back here, but we don't hold it against him.
So how long has he been here at the Humane Society?
Come here, handsome boy. He has been here since the beginning of August.
Okay.
He loves coming out for all of our visits with our volunteers and lots of good walks. He's not so into fetch, but he loves running around and he loves the leans. He loves just leaning in for good scratches. So yeah. he's a sweet boy.
He leans a lot. What else is unique about Howdy?
He's a very charismatic boy. I think that's pretty common with pit bulls, but he definitely is one who he likes to get a lot of attention, and you can tell he likes treats too.
Yeah,
hey, buddy boy.
Crumbs here that he's scouring. He's an optimist.
You gotta show your handsome little face. He almost has a little bit of an underbite, which is the cutest thing ever.
Also, I saw that he smiled earlier. He gets a little bit of a smile.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, he's a very charismatic boy. He likes to check in with all the volunteers when he's on walks. He's very affiliative and comes by to say hi to everybody. And he's definitely a fan favorite around here. It's going to be a very exciting day when he finds his forever home. That's for sure.
So, what are some of his favorite things to do?
He's gone home. Come here, buddy. He wants his crumbs so bad. I know.
I get it.
Yeah. Well, we have some really great volunteers who have been with us for a very long time, and they'll take him on fun little off-site adventures at their house. He loves sunbathing so much. He likes to get naked and take off his little sweater and just roll around, and we call it the bicycle kicks. He gets on his back and just kicks it all out and gets all that fun in. But he's just such a love bug. That's what he wants to spend his time doing. He always comes right out, leans in, and just wants to get loved.
I also love how
good boy.
handsy he is. He likes
yes.
When he was playing, I noticed he was using his paws with the ball.
Yes, definitely.
And kind of greeting people by putting a paw up his ball.
Yes. Hey, buddy. Howdy. Come here, handsome.
So
yes, very interactive, I'd say. Mm-hmm.
He's 7 years old. Does he have any behavioral or health issues that might make it a little bit harder for him to get adopted?
Behaviorally, I wouldn't say too much. He, coming in as a stray, we don't know a lot of his history, but it seemed that he's maybe had maybe a little bit lack of socialization with other animals. What do you think? So he doesn't have any aggressive tendencies whatsoever, but I think he's kind of not sure, kind of that awkward, socially awkward kind of a thing, how to interact with animals.
So basically everybody during COVID, right?
Yes, he's picked up what's going on right now, that's for sure. He definitely has a little bit of medical going on. We suspect maybe a little bit of early hypothyroid with him, so that might have been part of what is causing him to be a little bit of a thinner boy. But yeah, other than that, come on, handsome. Here, buddy.
He didn't see where the treat went.
Come on, buddy. What do you think? He's like, I would prefer the treats, actually.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of that, but just an early detection, nothing that we feel is anything very serious. Our vet has, looked into a lot of him. We do that especially with seniors or at least when they're getting towards that age. So he's had all that blood work done and everything. And he can be a little bit of an anxious boy, but I think that once he's with people and enjoying their company, that anxiety just floats away. It can just be a little bit more nerve-wracking in a shelter environment, which of course is very understandable. So, yeah.
Now, you were mentioning that it doesn't look like he's been socialized a lot. How is he with other dogs? Do you know if he's been around cats or small children?
We don't know how he is with cats. I think with children, he would be great. I think, as long as he's getting older, children can, respect his space. But he's just such a lover that I wouldn't really have any issues of him going home to kiddos, as long as they're getting those good leans and they're okay with it.
And he also seems fine with the world's loudest plane flying over.
It just doesn't even faze him, not at all. Yeah, he's just kind of wants to explore and do all that good stuff. So he it's not required, but he sure would love having a yard, I think. You know, to sunbathe and to go out and just do all the snips and all the exploring and all that good stuff. I think that would be really great for him. Just take it all in.
In addition to a yard, is there anything else that would be maybe on his top 10 list of things that he would want in his perfect home?
I think somebody who's just, you know, willing to spoil him. He just, you know, and coming in as a stray, getting a little older, we don't know what he's been through, but, you know, we can always assume it's been some, you know, maybe not so great things, but he's really a fighter, and I think he's really shown that no matter what you go through or what you are going through, he really is able to go through that just with happiness and kindness, and he wants to do all of those wonderful things.
Now, if he could talk, how would he describe his best day ever?
Oh, I think that he actually, I think, would like to get up bright and early. I think he would be an early riser. He really does love to go outside and explore. So getting in some good grass, sunshine time, getting in all the scratches, I think would be great for him. And when he's with his people, he's his happiest. You know, he really, really loves people. Like I've said, that's just so common with pit bulls, I think, specifically, that, yeah, come here, buddy.
He's getting some scratches from Howdy right now and just loving it.
He's going over to the camera people.
Oh. He really like attention.
He does,
So,
yes.
If you went to a home with another dog, would you want him to meet that dog beforehand?
Well, we normally don't do meet and greets here at the shelter. I think just because it can be a kind of stressful environment.
Right.
But I think a calm, respectful dog who is very well socialized. Come here, buddy.
To kind of like set the tone for him.
Yeah. A lot of times, you know, animals who have maybe had either limited or questionable time with, come here, Howdy.
He really likes Holly.
I know, he really does. Come here, buddy. What's that? Ooh, what's that? What a good boy. What a good boy. So I think, you know, another dog who's had that great socialization would be really important, just to kind of set the tone.
Right.
That can really teach them how to be a dog sometimes. You know, I think he's really got the basics down, that's for sure. He's really learning to enjoy life, which is so wonderful to see.
Right.
Yes.
So if somebody sees this segment and they think they have the perfect home for Howdy, how do they reach out to the Humane Society?
Yeah, so we are lucky to be first come, first serve, and same day adoption, including for our handsome Howdy boy here. So we're open 7 days a week from 11 to 6. So you just come on down, fill out an application, have some counseling with our adoption counselors. They can kind of talk about any further details or answer any questions, because a lot of people have questions when they're ready to bring home a baby forever.
Right.
And then we'd love to get you into a visitation, and if we luck out and we don't have any rain, we do always like to have them come out here and, you know, stretch their legs and show them a little bit more of their personality. So.
And these masks aren't just for fashion.
Yeah.
They're also for COVID.
Yes.
Do you have any other special COVID precautions that a potential adopter should know about?
Not too many. Things, you know, have, of course, lightened up a little bit as far as restrictions, but of course we do require masks in the building. We just want to make sure everybody's as safe as they can be. But, and of course we ask that people come down when they're serious about the potential of bringing home an animal, just to kind of limit those interactions, and of course limit any potential new stressors to add to the animal. But other than that, we're ready for you to come on down and meet him, and hopefully Mr. Howdy coming back in just in the nick of time.
Come say Howdy, and hopefully for forever.
Yes, absolutely. He sure deserves the world. There's going to be some tears of joy when he gets adopted, that's for sure. Yeah.
Well,
He's a
thank
smiley.
you so much, Julie.
Of course.
It's been such a delight talking with you and getting
Thank
to know
you.
Howdy more. And
Thank
here's
you.
hoping somebody sees this segment and
We
they
sure
fall
hope.
in love with him.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for taking your time to showcase this handsome boy. He really deserves it.
Of course. And this has been Tracy with the Limelight Pet Project, and we shine the light on harder to adopt pets because their stories are worth telling.